Good morning, everyone. We are in Brantôme again, which is one of our favorite little villages. It's got the big old abbey in the background, and it's Mother's Day.
It is.
And so we've brought Mummy to sell her at the brocante. I mean, buy her things at the brocante. Yes.
It'd be lovely.
Well, and happy Mother's Day to everybody else out there, all of our
To everybody, everybody
viewers.
at home. Lots of love. Have a great day.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's see what we can find.
So we have very special guests with us. We have Helen and Kate, left to right, sisters who are joining us from Canada, and you've come to explore our place for a possible retreat venue for next year. And we are dragging you out to all our fun little spots, and we're in Brantôme. So what do you guys think so far?
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. It's amazing. Yeah, we just want to say thank you to Diane who connected us.
Yes,
Canada. So
yeah.
that was a really wonderful surprise, but it's been so incredible to check out the chateau and see how really beautiful but comfortable and warmy it is, and then coming out and seeing the countryside has been amazing, but I have to have some restraint and not buying all these awesome things here that I don't have room for in my suitcase.
We just love France. We just love how old everything is and all the beautiful little dainty little things.
The little glitz that grabs your eye every 5 minutes,
Little
5
tin
seconds.
man that dances like
Aw.
a toy that over there. I was so tempted to buy, but yeah, it'll be hard to. We're gonna have to ship back a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so we're really excited for our residency, and it's wonderful to get such inspiration as we're traveling through the country, because the point of it was to kind of take a little bit of Canada and a little bit of France and integrate this installation with both of those components. So that'll be really fun. We're looking forward to that.
That'll be amazing.
Good inspiration for us too.
Yeah, and I'll share your art information in the description of the video so that people can go and check out your works because they're beautiful.
Thank you.
So yeah,
And
that'll be
just
awesome.
wanted to also kind of say one of the other main reasons we're coming up here too is to be able to kind of look for venues for Creative Ventures, which does creativity retreats for non-artists from Canada.
Brilliant.
So it would be so fabulous. I mean, the place is perfect and it's so inspirational, and to stay in something that's such history, it would be just incredible.
Amazing. We'd love to have you.
Great.
Okay, Steve may not forgive me for this one, but it is an antique shoulder seam press. And I am in love. And Maman has kindly dodged around the fact that, you know, I always buy sewing things at the brocante by buying this for me.
Well, you know what, too? You and I have had so much fun connecting through that craft.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it so much. So.
Well, thank you,
maybe
Maman.
Yeah. I know. You could cry on my shoulder. There you go.
What'd you get, Steve?
Fantastic. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Steve has made a purchase at the same stall as my press.
What did you get? Those little forks?
The little spoons, with the animals on them. Just beautifully done.
Very sweet. Yeah. What did you get, Maman?
I got a beautiful gift from my son-in-law. It's from Limoges. I don't know if I got it upside down or right side up. With a beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Put your little treasures in.
There you go.
Oh, I think it's gorgeous.
All right, love, you found something fun.
I maybe found a little parasol. Look how cute it is.
It's
and
adorable.
Does it go right up? Will it stay up?
I'm a little bit scared to push it too far, but
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of them too.
very sweet.
It is.
Very belle époque.
What's this one here? There's another one, Sarah, for you to try.
Yeah.
Should I hold
Pretty
that?
fabric on that.
Oh, look at the way it flips. Oh,
That one opens up no problem.
skirt. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. It feels very soft. It's like almost like a brushed cotton or something. It's quite heavy.
Oh, yeah?
But look at the detail, the embroidery, and down the sleeve and the back of it all, the pin tuckings. Isn't that lovely? That's a beautiful piece.
What you got there, Cakes?
So I found this beautiful Art Nouveau little brass box.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I'm thinking that, when I paint, sometimes I take my jewelry off so I can kind of put there in a safe place. So that way I can potentially justify buying it.
There you
There
go.
you go. We're backing you up fully
Yeah.
on this.
I heard a justification.
Yeah.
I totally need it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think so too.
Absolutely. Where are we now, love?
Well, we come back to Saint-Jean-de-Cole, which we went to a couple of weeks ago with a big brocante. But this time we're here for Fleur-de. Am I getting that right?
Fleur-de, yeah.
Fleur-de.
Yeah.
So it is a flower and plant festival, and it's enormous.
It is hopping with people.
We've been told about it by a couple of people, said it's worth going to, but this is our first time actually exploring, and wow, it's quite something, and a lot of people, which is awesome to see.
Great
and
turnout.
wonderful smell of flowers in the air.
But the Chateau de Saint-Germain is the backdrop. What do you guys think?
Oh, it's amazing. The smell is incredible.
Yeah, we're just
so
standing
beautiful.
in a bunch of roses right now, so
yeah.
that's
It's
amazing.
heady.
Yeah.
I think this would look quite nice in the entrance of our chateau, I think, actually. It's the right scale. Yeah. You guys will remember that we did a tour of the Chateau de Saint-Germain with Monsieur Beaumont last year. We were lucky enough to have a private tour.
We've had more wonderful guests come and join us at the Chateau. This week we have Kate and Helen, who are from Canada, right? From opposite sides of Canada.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, from
West
BC.
Coast, East Coast.
There you go.
Central, yeah.
But you guys are here because you're going up to, what is it called again?
Chateau Orcavo.
Chateau Orcavo to do a residency, right? And kindly you came and joined us. Diane, I think. Am I getting that name right?
Yeah, so Diane Dossett.
Was a co-worker of Sarah's and managed to connect us, and we're so happy to have you guys here. So super excited.
Yeah.
So you guys are both painters. Let's talk about your paintings. Can I gush a little bit, because we were so super pleased to get a couple of small pieces from both of these guys. Thank you so much for that. We will definitely find them, pride of place somewhere in the house. But if you want to talk about the way that you create,
Sure.
and then we'll
Yeah, so, Helen and I both come from a creative family. Our grandmother's creative, is an artist as well.
Right.
And so, although we've both chosen kind of painting, we sort of found different paths, I guess, to do that. For me, I tend more towards the abstract. I really like working with a palette knife, and it's about capturing the joy that you feel when you're really deeply present in nature.
Nice.
And a lot of that comes from our family cottage, where we spent a lot of time.
Right.
And that's why I think being in a place like this, which has got such awesome nature, really feels like all the inspirational thoughts are bubbling back up again.
Good. Glad we could be inspiring.
Yeah. So I work only with a palette knife, and that keeps me from getting too tight and fussy.
Right.
And in this case, this collection was actually inspired by basically being up at the cottage during COVID, where for a year all I saw was like the lake, sparkled the water, and the sky.
Not a bad thing to be looking at for a year.
It was pretty awesome. Yeah, so it generated a whole new collection. But it's fun to kind of explore, and we're looking forward to being able to do a residency with something that's different.
Yeah, absolutely. And how about you, Helen? It's like,
oh, same. I mean, we grew up spending so much time in nature. Our families were really into camping, and we traveled in the station wagon all over and went to all the provincial
now were you
parks.
facing backwards in the station wagon? It was one of those. Yes.
Actually, in those days we were laying down because we didn't have to wear seatbelts.
Right, of course. Yeah.
With the cooler in the middle for our sketchbooks and our playing cards.
There you go. Nice.
Yeah, so we I painted figures and people and stuff more when I lived in Ontario, and then when I moved out west, I just fell in love with the trees out there. There's just such a diversity. And anyway, so I just brought you guys this little one that is kind of based on, I did a hike on the North Coast Trail, and one of the places we stopped, there's lots of little points along the ocean, and I stopped and did like a little mini painting because I could only bring a little stuff with me when I was on the hike. And I'm just grateful to have this opportunity to be here and to meet you guys. So I'm so happy that you like it.
Thanks so much. Yeah, no, we really appreciate them, and as I say, we'll certainly find a place for them. I love the colors. I know this is a big thing for you, well, for both of you guys, for the color, and you know, those who've seen my work too, they know I love color. You know, pure raw color. So these are fantastic.
Fear no color.
No, exactly. You know.
I have a palette of about between 35 and 40 colors I use for everything. And it was interesting because years ago, Helen and I did a show where we were actually sharing a booth, and the first thought was like, well, will the work jive? She's more, you know,
it's
nature,
so different from each
abstract.
other.
And we got them hung, and we're like, but we had the same colors. Like there was so much, and this was totally unplanned that these guys worked together. So well.
That was because I packed mine in my suitcase a month before she.
Oh, really?
You know. So that was cool.
That's super exciting. Well, we're really happy to have you here. Thanks so much for coming by, and hopefully one of the things that we're planning to do in the future is to do retreats with, your group is?
So Creative Adventures, and it's designed, it's creativity retreats for non-artists.
Right. Okay.
So throughout our art career, you run into so many people that are like, you're so lucky to be an artist. I'm not creative at all.
I wish I could draw a stick figure, or I can't even draw.
I can't. The one I always get is I can't draw a straight line. Well, it's like, then take out a ruler. You know, like there's no rules.
Why do you want to?
And who wants a straight line? Yeah, that's the other side of it. Why do you want a straight line?
Creativity is exactly about that. Like it doesn't have to be a straight line. It can be a dotted line. You can do it in a circle. It doesn't matter. So the point is to start to get to people to just tap their fingers into creativity, and it's about serendipity and embracing that. Often things happen that were not expected, and how do you kind of use those to really do something really cool and fun?
That's awesome.
We're really looking forward to sort of building a program that we can have here at the Chateau, where it's a combination of, you know, painting and encaustic and creating silk scarves, but also hiking and experiencing the flea markets and the food and the wine.
And the wine. Don't forget the wine.
Absolutely. Oh, we've had so much wine and no hangovers, which has been awesome.
Surprising.
Yeah. But
we're not drinking enough, apparently.
I feel like we are. I had trouble navigating the stairs, but I still didn't have a hangover. But I think it's about kind of bringing a whole experience and getting people, like you were saying before, like Sarah was saying, to get rid of the mask and just really tap into just what makes you happy and how to bring more joy into your life.
Well, I mean, we love it, right? We love creating art. Wish more people could do it. So, you know, I think it'll be great to.
And I think more people wish they could do it.
Yeah.
Right?
So, no, it's great. And we're really excited that it's also Canadian start as well. You know, like it's something that hopefully we can bring some more Canadians over, because we've met some lovely people from all over the world, and it's great that, you know, there's a Canadian group that wants to do this as well. So we're excited about that. Yeah. So, check that out. Whoever's out there who wants to join these wonderful people and us at the Chateau, we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah,
so.
And for the art, I'm KateTaylorStudio.com.
And I'm HelenUtzel.ca.
Perfect. Yeah, and thanks so much for these.
You're very welcome. Yeah, thanks for the entertainment.
Thanks. I also would love to join you guys for a workshop here, a couple of workshops maybe, and teach people how to take their photographs and just make them into little paintings of their own. And I'm amazed by how great people can make pretty darn good art with no experience at all. Like with a little bit of some little tricks and techniques and stuff.
You're an awesome teacher.
There you go.
Well, I think it's just like showing people that there aren't any rules. I think that's probably the non-creatives they're kind of surprised that it's like anything goes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, when people who've lived their lives by rules and regulations and, you know, structure, there's no structure.
Yeah.
And
if you don't want to,
and it can be stressful to break those rules, right? So when you're getting permission and even encouraged to break the rules, I think that's pretty powerful, and that can manifest itself in a whole bunch of other ways in your life too.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The only other thing is if there's anything
we show you what we've
green
done?
or
Absolutely. So
this one we're thinking like this pale peachy color would be so nice with the.
you know, we could do that. we have that. We were thinking about projecting images and stuff like that. It's really cool to
Ooh.
project it against something like that, because then it would
Yeah.
be all flowy and moving.
And
Good
at
stuff.
the art show yesterday, the Floralie,
Yeah.
they had some branches that they had cut out pieces of sort of sparkly fabrics or something that really moved in the wind and caught in the
nice.
light. So we're thinking some of these fabrics, it might be nice to do something similar so they just catch the wind and the breeze.
Yeah, and those would move beautifully.
Yeah, I especially like that piece. I think.
And we
There
can be
you go.
ghosts.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Keep you posted
Happy
on
installing.
installation. Yeah, we're very excited.
Yeah.
Today is finally the day that I am going to get this sign onto that wall so that people will know that the chateau is here. I mean, obviously everybody knows it's here, but it's nice to have a nice big sign that says who we are and where we are. So I've got a bit of work to do. I've got all my tools in the back of the mower here in the trailer, and I'm going to mount it to the wall, and hopefully everything goes as planned. We'll see. There it is, the Château de Saint-Germain-des-Prés entrance sign, finally in its resting place. I have some other ideas on sort of decorating around it. We'll see if that works. But for now, I'm super happy with the way that that has turned out. Fantastic. Okay, I've got a question for all of our fans. So it was always my intention with this sign to utilize all of these vines that we took down from a wall on the other side of the property to make this feel organic, like it's growing from the ground. So I was thinking I could glue and nail them together, nail them to the sign so that obviously they're a little more stable. But I wanted to get your opinion before I proceed with actually doing that final thing. If you think that makes sense, or if we should just leave it plain and let the sign speak for itself. Give me your thoughts.